Evie got consumed by the dark substance, waking up in the forest in Wormwood. Why am I here? shocked Evie said. An exact clone of Evie jumped from a tree and said, Are you me? Who are we? 3 other Evies came out and yelled, This is getting odder by a second, multiple Evies said. The main Evie realized something. Every single Evie had a specific trait. The first one was courageous, the second one was rational, the third one was worried, and finally the fourth one was scared. She was all of them. One might think that the last 2 traits are a sign of weakness. I believe that it's not. Worrying means that you still care, and fear is an indicator of danger. They are the most useful ones. The main Evie was empty and she needed to regain all her traits. Asking didn't help. All of them reacted with either denial or threats. Evie still didn't understand the point. Where was she? Why? And why were there so many Evies? Before she could notice, another Evie came out. The evil Evie. She looked different from other Evies. Grey skin and white, blank eyes, with sharp, evil teeth. She only said, I've been plaguing you for a long time. It's time to finish you off, in a very ghostly voice. The rest of the Evies prepared for battle. A huge ray of arrows rained upon the evil Evie. No one could believe it. She got up like nothing ever happened. The courageous Evie charged at the evil Evie, slashing her with the sword. The evil Evie said, Can't touch this, and tossed the courageous Evie on a tree. She was done. The rest of the Evies were very discouraged, yet they didn't want to go out without a fight. The fearful Evie stood no chances and got defeated. Straight after her, the worried Evie got wrecked. The rational Evie's last words were, The chances of me winning this fight are quite low. Shortly after, she got thrown into the air and landed roughly somewhere in the bushes. Finally, the last Evie, the main Evie, she remembered the situation at Leah's hold, lack of unity. That was the key, unite all the Evies, and defeat the Grim Shadow. But how? It's good that you're asking. Linda Evie decided to first take the remaining souls from the 4 other Evies, accept them and regain her power against the Grim Shadow. She needed courage first. She went to the tree where the Evie the Courageous lied and took the soul from her. She was a quarter way there. The Grim Shadow, now realizing what's going on, went on a rampage mode, destroying everything in her path to get Evie. The ground was shaking, and a huge rain of arrows followed the poor Evie. She had 3 souls left to gather. Yet with the constant pressure from the Grim Shadow, it wasn't an easy task. Suddenly the ground under her feet divided. She was very close to falling, yet her luck hasn't completely run out. Her swiftness knew no boundaries, and used her sword as a leverage to get out of the trap. After more evasive maneuvers and running, she stumbled upon the bodies of the worried and scared Evies. She took their souls, and now there was the last soul to gather. With Grim Shadow more furious than ever, and determined to destroy Evie, she tossed a derrited tree at her and shook the earth even more. This time her luck ran out. She got hit with an arrow in the shoulder and afterwards hit with a tree. The evil, cocky laughter of the Grim Shadow almost made Evie give up. You're done for, weakling. Your pathetic world is mine. Muhahaha, Grim Shadow said. The barely alive, limping, rational Evie got out of the bushes and offered her soul to the wounded Evie. The Grim Shadow was doomed now. The Evie got up, pulled the arrow out of her shoulder with her bare hand, and charged at the Grim Shadow, unleashing a flurry of fists. The Grim Shadow, overwhelmed and unable to fight back, kept on getting loaded by Evie. With nothing in response, Evie grabbed the Grim Shadow by the feet and threw it against the tree. It still didn't respond with anything, but with a pathetic whimper. I can't lose. Tired of Shadow's lack of responding, she grabbed it by the head and threw it into a deep hole.